break you down, and they say you'll never wear the crown. Remember, legends never die. They rise, they fly so high.
Yeah. Look, started from the bottom, now I'm scratching at the surface. Every single setback only made me more determined with a purpose. They said I'd never make it, said my dreams were too ambitious. Now I'm standing at the top, call it poetic justice. Vicious blood, sweat and tears, yeah, I paid my dues in full. Never took the easy route, always played it by the rules. I pull myself up when I'm down, no handouts, no silver spoon. Self-made champion, watch me light up the room like the moon. They try to clip my wings, but I learned how to soar higher. Threw me in the water, but I came back breathing fire. Obstacles are fuel, yeah, I feed off the resistance. This is more than just a dream, this is pure persistence. I've been counted out more times than I can count, but I keep climbing every mountain. Yeah, I surmount every single challenge that they place in front of me. I'm rewriting history, call it my legacy.
When the world tries to break you down, and they say you'll never wear the crown, remember, legends never die. They rise so high. Kings and queens will always reign through the struggle, through the pain. Legends never die. They rise.
Listen up, let me tell you about the journey that I've taken. Every critic, every hater left me shook but never shaken. I was built for this pressure, I was molded by the struggle. Every time they knocked me down, I came back on the double, no rebuttal. See, the difference between me and them is mental fortitude. I don't quit when things get hard, that's just my attitude. Warrior mentality embedded in my DNA. I don't wait for perfect moments, I create them every day. They say pressure makes diamonds, well I'm shining like the sun. Took every loss and turned it to a lesson, now I've won. The battle with myself was always harder than the rest, but I conquered my own demons, now I'm simply at my best. No ceiling on my ambition, no limit to my grind. I'm chasing greatness every second, it's a state of mind. While they're sleeping, I'm working, while they're talking, I'm doing. This is my empire, and I'm the one who's ruling.
They try to bury me, didn't know I was a seed. Now I'm growing through the concrete, standing tall, I'm complete.
Yo, I'm accelerating, elevating to another level. Never settling for mediocre, I'm a rebel with a medal. Instrumental in my own success story. Every chapter that I write is a messed up. Every single time I had to fight through the night. See, the pain is temporary, but the glory lasts forever. I've been sharpening my skills through every type of weather. Whether sunny skies or storms raining down on my parade, I stand firm in my conviction, never sway, never afraid. This is more than motivation, this is declaration of war against every limitation that they said I had before. Breaking down the barrier, shattering the glass ceiling. This is how a champion looks when they're revealing the power that's inside when you refuse to give up. When you fill your own cup and you rise up, stand up. I'm a legend in the making, yeah, I'm writing my own story. In the end, it's pretty simple, it's just glory after glory.
When the world tries to break you down, and they say you'll never wear the crown, remember, legends never die.
They never die.
They rise so high. Kings and queens will always reign through the struggle, through the pain. Legends never die.
Never die.
They rise never die. They rise, they rise.
Wake up to the challenge, feel the fire inside. No time for excuses, it's time to rise. Sweat dripping down, heart pounding strong. This is your moment, you've waited so long. Push it harder, break the chains, feel the power in your veins. One more step, one more mile, feel alive.
They can break my bones, but not my soul. I'm rising from the ashes, taking back control. Unbreakable spirit can't be tamed. I'm a phoenix in the fire. Remember my name.
They threw me in the darkness hoping I would disappear, but I turned that pain into power, made my mission crystal clear. Every scar upon my body is a story of survival. Every obstacle they placed became my fuel for arrival. No denial, I've been knocked down 7 times, got a bait. While they busy hating, I've been busy being great. Cultivating greatness from the soil of my struggle, making something out of nothing, yeah, I hustle through the rubble. See, they thought that breaking me would be their finest hour, but they don't understand the magnitude of my power. I'm constructed differently, my DNA is warrior grade. Every challenge that they send is just another accolade I made. In the furnace of adversity, I found my truest form. While they running from the thunder, I'm dancing in the storm. I don't crack under pressure, I crystallize and shine. This unbreakable spirit, yeah, it's mine, it's mine.
They can break my bones, but not my soul, not my soul. Rising from the ashes, taking back control. Unbreakable spirit can't be tamed. Phoenix in the fire, remember my name. Through the darkness and the rain, I will always rise again. Unbreakable spirit burning bright. I'm the warrior in the night.
Listen, though I'm not the picture of the path that I've been walking while they're busy with their mouths. I've been busy with my talking through my actions, not my words. That's how legends are created. Every setback was a setup for the moment I was fated to explode onto the scene like a supernova bright, turning all my darkest days into my greatest light. See, resilience is my language, perseverance is my creed. I don't stop until I get exactly what I need. They said I'd never make it, said my dreams were way too big, but I kept on building brick by brick. I built this gig, now I'm standing at the summit that they said I'd never reach. Using everything they did to me as lessons that I teach to anyone who's struggling, who's feeling like they done. Remember that the race ain't over till it's won. And even when you're tired, even when you wanna quit, that's exactly when you push, that's when you commit.
Try to break me down, but I'm still standing now, stronger than before. Watch me soar.
Yo, accelerating now, I'm operating on another frequency. They can't contain the energy, the sheer intensity of someone who was called their way from bottom to the top, who never knew the meaning of the word stop. I'm relentless in my pursuit, I'm ruthless in my grind. I'm redefining what it means to have a champion's mind. Every failure was a lesson in disguise. I recognize the patterns in the chaos, now I'm rising to the prize. This unbreakable spirit coursing through my veins is the product of my struggles, the result of all my pains, transformed into power. Metamorphosis complete, I'm the phoenix reborn, and I refuse to accept defeat. So bring your worst, throw your best shot at me. I'll catch it with one hand and use it as my energy to fuel my ascension to heights you can't imagine. This is my declaration, this is my passion.
They can break my bones, not my soul. I'm rising from the ashes, taking back control. Unbreakable spirit can't be tamed. Phoenix in the flame, remember my name. Forever,
I'm limitless, boundless, infinite in my reach. Breaking every ceiling, practicing what I preach. No cap on my potential, no roof on my dreams. I'm shattering expectations, tearing at the seams. Limitless, nothing holds me back. Limitless, always on attack. Redefining possible with every single breath. I'm limitless, relentless, giving it my best. Yeah, check it. I don't operate within the boundaries that you set. I don't accept the limits that society projects onto my potential, onto my capacity. I'm breaking through the walls with unprecedented tenacity, audacity to dream bigger than what's been done before, to kick down every door and then discover there's more behind it. So I keep pushing, keep exploring, keep soaring to new heights while they're snoring, ignoring the possibilities that exist beyond convention. I'm in another dimension. Pay attention to the trajectory of someone who refuses to be boxed in, who's constantly unlocking every door no locks can. Keep me out, keep me down, keep me contained. I rewire my brain, I retrain my mind to see no limits, only opportunities to prove that communities of impossibilities. Listen up, I'm operating on frequency they can't detect, connecting dots they can't connect, earning their respect by doing things they said could never be achieved, by making them believe in magic when they grieve the loss of wonder, the death of dreams. But I'm resurrecting everything, or so it seems to those who thought their limits were actually real, that the hand you dealt is the final deal. But I'm not playing cards, I'm changing the whole game, rearranging the frame, rearranging my name in the history books from couldn't to did, from impossible to look what this kid accomplished with nothing but belief and hard work. No shortcuts, no perks, just going berserk on every goal I set, exceeding expectations, creating new foundations for the next generations. No limits, no ceiling, just pure feeling. I'm revealing unlimited power. This is my hour. Now I'm in the zone where the impossible becomes possible. Every obstacle turns into something toppleable. I'm unstoppable, unshakable, unbreakable too. I'm showing the world what limitless people can do when they tap into the potential, unlock their true power. When they seize the moment, when they own their hour, when they decide that enough is enough with the doubt, when they scream their ambition, when they shout it out, that they're done being small, done playing it safe, done letting fear dictate the pace of their progress, their growth, their revolution. They become their own revolution, their own solution to every problem, every challenge that arises. They're full of surprises, they're claiming their prizes, living limitless lives, maximizing every day. This is the only way, this is what I say. I'm limitless, boundless, infinite in my reach. Whoa, whoa, limitless, whoa, whoa, infinite or unstoppable. Whoa, whoa, limitless, infinite or unstoppable.
Wake up, it's time. No mercy, no pain. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 철파리에 목숨 걸어 안개 따윈 부셔버렸던 거 비로소 내려가. 오늘도 난 전쟁터야. 약한 놈은 꺼져나가. 이곳은 강자의 땅. 하나 더 들어올려 죽을 것처럼 밀어붙여. Beast mode, activated, no retreat. 근육에 부러질러 feel the heat. Pain is temporary, glory forever. 한계를 넘어서 harder. Beast mode, activated, no retreat. 심장이 터져도 feel the beat. Burn it all, leave nothing. 전설이 되는 거야 legendary.
Stack the place, load it up. 악을 쓰면 들어올려. Every fiber screaming loud. 이게 바로 성장이야. Mirror shows my enemy. 어제의 나를 죽여. Weakness is a disease. 무리해서 탈락해.
Feel the pump, feel the burn. 승리는 내거 every rap, every set. 멈추지만 never beast mode. Activated, no retreat. 근육에 불을 질러 feel the heat. Pain is temporary, glory forever. 한계를 넘어서 harder. Beast mode, activated, no retreat. 심장이 터져도 feel the beat. Burn it all, leave nothing. 전설이 되는 거야 legendary. 빗줄이 터질 듯한 veins popping, heart exploding. 이 고통이 crack addiction to the iron. 평범함은 죽음, greatness is the only way. 바벨이 무릎 꿇게 make them all bow down. No pain, no gain. 피와 땀으로 쌓아 build a monster inside. 약점 따윈 없어. No pain, no gain. Grind until you break. Rise above them all. champion의 girl. Beast mode, activated, no retreat. 근육에 불을 질러 feel the heat. Pain is temporary, glory forever. 한계를 넘어서 harder. Beast mode, activated, no retreat. 심장이 터져도 feel the beat. Burn it all, leave nothing. 전설이 되는 거야 legendary. Beast mode, activated, no retreat. don't leave nothing. 전설이 되는 거야 legendary. One more rap, one more set, 후회 없이 all in. Iron Temple, Iron God, 땀으로 쓰는 전설. Never quit, never stop, 정상까지 climb. This is war, this is life, wait till I go now.
Hear the drums of war inside my chest. Ancient warrior spirit never rests. The blood and sweat, the price I'm gonna pay. Victory awaits at the break of day. Feel my heart beat. Never accept defeat. Warriors call, stand tall. This is the warrior's heartbeat. March into my own feet. Conquer every mountain high. Touch the sky, touch the sky. Warrior's heartbeat. Never face defeat. Fight until the very end. I transcend. I'm a made of courage, weapon made of will. Climbing higher, higher, conquering the hill. Legends aren't born, they're forged in the flame. Remember my warrior name. Warrior, warrior, superior. Feel the ancient power flow. Let's go. This is the warrior's heartbeat. Warrior's heartbeat. Breaking through the walls, nothing holds me back. Fuel the fire burning, I'm on the attack. Stronger every second, pushing past the limit. This is my arena, watch me as I win it. Can't stop, won't stop, feel the rush. Breaking records, feel the crush. Unleash the beast within my core. Give me more, I'm an unstoppable force. Running my own course, thunder in my chest. I'm giving my best, unstoppable force. Powered by my sword, no retreat, no surrender. rolling like a tidal wave. I'm not just surviving, I'm the one who's brave. Unbreakable spirit, can you hear it? Rising from the ground, victory's my sound. I'm unstoppable.
Rise up, time to fight. Blood and steel, let's crush it. 새벽 9시 눈을 떠 alarm screaming will begin. 몸은 부서져도 정신만은 강철이야. 약자들은 자고 있어 while I'm grinding in the dark. 중량이 날 시험에 prove myself, break the bar. Iron warrior, never back down. 뼈가 부러져도 stand my ground. Sacrifice everything, no compromise. 정상 아니면 죽음, rise or die. Iron warrior, never back down. 피로 물들여도 hold the crown. Dominate the way, own the pain. 전쟁은 끝나지 않아 rain. 근육이 비명질러 scream louder, push through hell. 걸은 더 반복해, 이게 나를 만들어. 거울 속 대목과 monster staring back at me. 평범함은 적, destroy mediocrity. Blood pump, heart race. 승부는 지금부터. No excuses, no mercy. 약해지면 끝이야. Iron warrior, never back down. 뼈가 부러져도 stand my ground. Sacrifice everything, no compromise. 정상 아니면 죽음, rise or die. Iron warrior, never back down. 피로 물들여도 hold the crown. Dominate the weight, own the pain. 전쟁 끝나지 않아 rain. 땀이 바닥에 떨어져 dripping like blood on the floor. 호흡이 끊어져도 keep moving one more. 챔피언은 태어나지 않아, champions are forged in fire. 고통 속에서 만들어져 built from desire. Conquer the iron, 저를 지배해. Break every limit, 한계는 거짓말. Conquer the iron, 강해지거나 죽어. Survival of the fittest, 적자 생존의 법칙. Iron warrior, never back down. 뼈가 부러져도 stand my ground. Sacrifice everything, no compromise. 정상 아니면 죽음, rise or die. Iron warrior, never back down. 피로 물들여도 hold the crown. Dominate the weight, own the pain. 전쟁은 끝나지 않아 rain. Iron warrior, never back down. 뼈가 부러져도 stand my ground. Sacrifice everything, no compromise. 정상 아니면 죽음, rise or die. Iron warrior, never back down. 피로 물들여도 hold the crown. Dominate the weight, own the pain. 전쟁 끝나지 않아 rain. Still in flesh become one. 철가살이 하나 돼. Immortal through the grind. 전설은 계속된다. Warrior, warrior forever. 끝없는 전쟁. This is my destiny. Wait, 가고 삶.
Self-made, self-paid, built this empire from the ground. Nobody gave me nothing now, look what I found. In the depths of my struggle, in the heart of my grind, I created my success, I designed my own mind. Self-made, no handouts, no favors, self-made. I'm my own savior, from nothing to something, from zero to hero. Self-made, that's the code, that's the memo. Yeah. Let me paint the picture from the starting line when I had nothing but a dream and $1 to my name, trying to make ends meet while I'm chasing this vision of a better life, making critical decisions that will shape my future, shape my destiny. Nobody believed in me except the best of me. That inner voice that said you could do this, keep going when the world was cold and discouraging, not knowing that they were fueling my fire with the disbelief, giving me motivation like you wouldn't believe, to prove them wrong, to show them what I'm made of, to build something great out of the things I'm afraid of. I took my fears and turned them into fuel, took every no and used it as a tool to sharpen my skills, to harden my resolve, to solve every problem that would normally dissolve. Now let me tell you about the work that went into this, the sleepless nights, the blood, the sweat, the risk I took when nobody was watching, nobody was caring. I was preparing for a future I was declaring would be mine, would be grand, would be legendary. Every sacrifice was necessary, very calculated, very intentional, very focused. I noticed that the successful stay devoted to their craft, to their vision, to their mission. That's the difference between wishing and living the life you dream about. So I made a decision to cut out the division between who I am and who I wanna be. I wanted to be free from mediocrity, so I worked harder than anybody honestly could imagine. Fashioned my own path, did the math and realized that I have what it takes to make it if I never stop. If I rise to the top through the non-stop grind, hustle, work, repeat daily. This ain't maybe, this is how you make it greatly.
Look at what I built. Look at what I fulfilled. Self-made glory. This is my story.
Now, I'm standing tall with my head held high, looking at my empire stretching to the sky. Everything I built with these two hands, according to my plans, my demands for excellence, for greatness, for success. Nothing more, nothing less than my best. And my best turned out to be better than most. That's not a boast, that's just facts. I'm the host of my own destiny, the CEO of my life. I survived the strife, I wielded the knife that cut through obstacles like butter. No stutter in my step, no gutter could trap me. I climbed out, screamed, then shout about self-belief. Relief came when I achieved what they said I never accomplished. Now I'm polished, I'm refined, I've redefined what it means to grind, to hustle, to create your own way. Self-made, every single day, building, growing, stacking, glowing, showing the world what happens when you know it. Your worth and you're working to prove it true. This is what self-made people do. Self-made. Yeah.
Build this empire from the ground.
Self-made.
Self-created, self-elevated.
The crown is heavy, but I wear it well. From the depths of struggle to the top, I rose from hell. Every jewel in this crown represents a battle won. I'm the king of my domain, my reign has just begun. Crown heavy on my head, but I stand tall. Crown heavy, yeah, but I won't fall. This is royalty earned through blood and sweat. The crown is heavy, but I have no regret. Yeah, they don't understand the weight of greatness that I carry, the responsibility that comes with being legendary. This crown ain't just an accessory, it's a burden and a blessing. Every decision that I make affects everyone I'm representing. So I move with precision, calculating steps, maintaining my position while earning respect from those who came before and those who come after. I'm writing chapters in the history book, I'm the author master, but my fate commander of my ship, captain of my soul. I set ambitious goals and then I reach them, that's my role. In this game called life where only kings survive, and I'm not just surviving, homie, I'm alive. Thriving in my element, excelling in my lane, building up an empire, establishing my reign. The crown is heavy cause it's solid gold, forged from every story that I told.
Let me take you back before the crown, before the throne, when I was grinding in the trenches, all alone with nothing but a vision and determination, building my foundation, brick by brick. Patience was a virtue I learned the hard way. Through the struggle, every setback taught me how to hustle. Through the rubble of broken dreams and shattered expectations, I used them as the building blocks for my creations. Now I'm sitting pretty at the top, but I remember every cold December when I couldn't see September, when the future looked bleak and depressed. Thinking about legacy, what I leave behind when my time is up and I've reached the finish line. Will they remember me as someone who stayed true, who overcame the odds and did what he set out to do, who inspired the next generation to dream bigger, who pulled the trigger on his goals and got richer, not just in money but in experience and growth, who became the best version of himself? That's my oath. The crown is heavy cause it represents so much more than personal achievement or an inflated score. It's about the lives I touch, the impact that I make, the examples that I set, the mold that I break. For anyone who's watching, anyone who's inspired by my journey from the bottom to the heights I've acquired, this crown is proof that dreams do come true if you're willing to work, if you can see it through. Yeah, the crown is heavy, but I wear it well. Long may I reign. Long may I reign. Long may I reign.
Long may I reign.
Yeah, I know you're hurting, I can see it in your eyes. I've been where you are, I've cried the same cries, felt the same anguish, the same crushing weight of circumstances that make you question your fate. But let me tell you something from the other side of the pain you're feeling, the tears you've cried. This moment, though it feels like it will never end, it's just a chapter, not the story, my friend. See, pain is just a season, it's not a permanent state. It's a teacher, it's a test, it's the weight that shapes you into something stronger than before. It's the fire that refines you to your core. I know right now it feels like you can't breathe, like you're drowning and you're desperate to leave this feeling behind. But trust the process, trust the pain, because after every storm there's always rain. Let me break it down scientifically, emotionally. Pain is biochemically, it's temporary logically. Your body's designed to heal, your mind's designed to cope, your spirit's designed to rise. So don't give up hope. Every wound will close, every tear will dry, every dark night eventually meets the sky. Head on, bringing light, bringing new beginning, and that's when you realize that you've been winning all along. Even when it felt like losing, even when you were confused, when you were choosing to give up or keep going, and you kept going. That's when the seeds of your greatness started growing underneath the surface, underneath the pain, getting ready to bloom after the rain of your tears, after the storm of your struggles, after you fought through all the troubles. I know it hurts right now, I know it feels like too much, but you're stronger than you know, and this pain is temporary. Now let's talk about glory, let's talk about the prize that waits on the other side. For those who rise above their pain, who push through their discomfort, who understand that growth requires effort, that diamonds are created under pressure and heat, that warriors are forged in the heat of defeat and emerge victorious because they understood that temporary pain leads to permanent good. So when you're in the thick of it, when it hurts the most, remember that you're creating a victory post in the timeline of your life, a moment you look back on with pride, knowing that you stay strong when everything inside you wanted to break. You found that extra bit of courage for your sake, and for everyone who's watching, who needs your light to guide them through their own dark night.
The glory that you'll feel when you overcome will make every moment of pain seem like crumbs compared to the feast of victory you'll enjoy. Nothing can destroy the joy of knowing that you made it, that you didn't quit, that you're legit, that you're it. The proof that pain is temporary, but glory's forever. That's your story, and you're clever. Pain is temporary.
It's not about the destination, it's about the climb, the elevation. Every step up the mountainside teaches me who I am inside. The climb makes me stronger, the climb journey's longer than I thought, but I won't stop till I reach the top.
Yeah, I'm starting at the bottom, looking up at the peak. Seems impossible, seems bleak, like I'll never make it to the summit way up there. But I take a deep breath, a mountain air, and I take that first step, then another, then another. Each one's harder than his brother, but I keep climbing, keep pushing, keep striving, knowing that the climb's what's keeping me alive and giving me purpose, giving me direction. Every upward step is a reflection of my growth, of my will, of my determination to reach new elevation, new station in life. Even when my legs are burning, even when my lungs are yearning, for rest I press on, I persist, because I know I can't resist. Now I'm halfway up and it's getting rough. The path is steep, the terrain is tough. I'm questioning if I have what it takes to make it to the top. My body aches. Did I look back at how far I've already come? Calculate the sum of all the obstacles I've overcome. And I realize quitting now would be a waste of everything I faced,
face. A victory I've had along the way. Every lesson learned, every price I had to pay. To get this far, to climb this high, I can't give up now. I have to try to make it to the top, even if it kills me. Even if this hill seems designed to drill me into the ground, I'll stand my ground. Push through the pain, push through the sound of doubt in my head saying turn around. I found the strength to drown it out. There's no route back, only forward motion. Devotion into the climb is my potion. Look how far I've come. The journey's not done, but I'm stronger now. I'll make it somehow. I can see the summit, it's within my reach. Everything I've been trying to teach myself about perseverance, about not giving up, about drinking from life's challenging cup and savoring every drop, every bitter taste, because nothing goes to waste on this climb I face. Courage with heart, with soul, with mind. I'm about to find what I was trying to find at the top of this mountain, the view from the peak. After all this time, after feeling weak and finding strength I didn't know existed, after every time I twisted my ankle and persisted, after every setback, every slide backward, after moving forward despite all the hazards, I'm finally here, standing at the top, and I realize the climb will never stop, because there's always another mountain to ascend, always another goal, another trend to set, another record to break, another challenge to undertake. But now I know I have what it takes. I know the climbs will make, legends out of contenders, legends out of dreamers. It seems the climb is where we become, believers.
It's not about the destination, it's about the climb, the elevation. Every step up the mountainside told me who I am inside. The climb made me stronger, the journey's longer, but I made it to the top, and I'll never stop.
The climb continues. New mountains await. But I'm ready now. I know how to climb. 로얄한테 주군을 위해 Warriors of
왕좌 앞에 칼을 세워 blade drawn before the throne. 내 목숨은 왕의 것, my life belongs to king alone. 저기 처면 몰려와도 thousand march, but I stand here. 한 발짝도 물러서지 않아, now one step back, no fear. 왕을 지키는 tiger, guarding tiger, with blood, 목숨 바쳐 죽은 지켜 protect my life, forward. 용맹함은 내보는 valor flows through tiger soul. 죽음도 두렵지 않아, death cannot control. 왕을 지키는 tiger, loyal warrior till I fall. 왕관의 충성을 맹세해, answer duty's call. 절대 배신하지 않아, never turn, never flee. Tiger의 맹세, tiger's decree. 죽은의 그림자가 되어 shadow of my sovereign lord. 침을 짜는 내 송곳니로 invaders meet my fangs and sword. 왕국의 마지막 방어선 final war that will not break. 나를 넘으려면 먼저 죽여, kill me first for kingdom's sake. Blood or sworn in fire, 피로 맹세했어. Die before dishonor. 불명예보다 죽음. 왕을 지키는 tiger, guardian tiger, oath in blood. 목숨 바쳐 죽은 지켜 protect with life I would. 용맹함은 내 본능, valor flows through tiger soul. 죽음도 두렵지 않아, death cannot control. 왕을 지키는 tiger, warrior warrior till I fall. 왕관의 충성을 맹세해, answer duty's call. 절대 배신하지 않아, never turn, never flee. tiger의 맹세, tiger's decree. 칼날이 내 몸을 관통해도 blaze pierce through my flesh and bone. 마지막 숨까지 싸워 fight until my final moan. 주군이 살아있는 한와 my Lord still draws breath. 나는 무너지지 않아, I stand defiant against death. Sacrifice is glory, 희생은 영광. Loyalty is sacred, 충성은 신성. Sacrifice is glory, 죽음 위에 죽어 die for king eternal, 영원한 명예. 충성, loyalty, 용맹, valor, 희생, sacrifice, 명예, honor, 충성, 목숨 바쳐, 용맹, 두려움 없이 희생. 왕을 지키는 tiger, guarding tiger, oath in blood. 목숨 바쳐 죽은 지켜 protect with life I would. 용맹함을 내 본능, valor flows through tiger soul. 죽음도 두렵지 않아, death cannot control. 왕을 지키는 tiger, loyal warrior till I fall. 왕관의 충성을 맹세해, answer duty's call. 절대 배신하지 않아, never turn, never flee. tiger의 맹세, tiger's decree.
전설은 충성에서 태어나 Legends born from loyalty true 비겁함은 죽음보다 나빠 Cowardice will stand 됐다는 왕좌를 향한 칼날이 있다면 it place it thrown above 내 몸이 방패가 되리 My body's the shield of love
Honor above all else 명예가 최우선 Guardian till the end 끝까지 수정
왕을 지키는 타이거가 아닌 타이거 of the blood 목숨 바쳐 죽은 지켜 protect with life or wood 용맹함은 내 본능 Valor flows to tiger soul 죽음도 두렵지 않아 Death cannot control 왕을 지키는 타이거 warrior till I fall 왕만의 충성을 맹세해 answer to this call 절대 배신하지 않아 never turn never flee 타이거의 맹세 타이's decree 왕을 지키는 타이거 아닌 타이거 of the blood 목숨 바쳐 죽은 지켜 protect with life or wood 용맹함은 내 본능 Valor flows to tiger soul 죽음도 두렵지 않아 Death cannot control 왕을 지키는 타이거 warrior till I fall 왕관의 충성을 맹세해 answer to this call 절대 배신하지 않아 never turn never flee 타이거의 맹세 타이거's decree
Until my last breath 마지막 숨까지 Protecting the crown 왕관을 지켜
Warriors honor eternal 전사 영원한 명예
Tiger spirit never broken Tiger horn 절대 꺾이지 않아
Loyal unto death 죽음까지 충성 Guardian forever 영원한 수호자
왕을 지키는 Tiger
Muay Thai warrior spirit Let the beast forge the legend Launch the bow 묘도 하나씩 다 Vibrate of the master 맘 배물이 심해서 It's a man got his desk 근데 궁궐진 물 Architecture of the gods 거꾸로 지어 돌려 Venus the foundation I They're a monster Create the beast 매일매일 see my hand never cease Construct power Frame by frame Can you get that sometime Hall of Fame Be a monster Create the beast 전에부터 다시 세워 Build from east Architect of my whole flesh 신체를 재창조해 refresh 소리 도는 머릿속에 blueprint burning in my brain 자재단 빛이고 제 materials of protein I'm paying 옴사님 끝나지 않아 cause frost never stops all day 완성 따윈 없어 perfection is never away Layer by layer storm 찡찡이 싸워 오래 demolition rebuild 부수고 다시 지어 Build monster, create the beast 매일매일 see my hand never cease Construct power, frame by frame Can you get that sometime Hall of Fame Build monster, create the beast 전에부터 다시 세워 build from east Architect of my whole flesh 신체를 재창조해 refresh 오늘은 나를 파괴해 this curse today's version rise 내일은 who compare with tomorrow's monster they get slides 기초 봉사부터 다시 foundation root in my hands 던져 그 싸워 your speed of muscles no pretend 어제 fire sleeping pain 불과 바꿈 속에서 human down build it up 같이 질러 만들어 어제 fire sleeping pain 재료는 내디려 gastropiece and raw with 부탁을 만드는 중 monster create the beast 매일매일 see my head never cease construct power frame not frame can you get that sometime Hall of Fame build monster create the beast 전에부터 다시 세워 build from east architect of my own flesh 신체를 재창조해 refresh 작업자만 S장 workshop is the iron temple 조구는 원해왔던 내 투서 progress 넘어 샘포장이 적신으로 각각 craftsman shifting every rap 예술 작품 만드는 sculpting art with every step engineer of power 힘을 쓰게 design the destruction 파멸을 비사이래 Build monster create the beast 매일매일 see my hand never cease construct power frame by frame can you get that sometime Hall of Fame Build monster create the beast 전에부터 다시 세워 build from east architect of my own flesh 신체를 재창조해 refresh tear it down 무너뜨려 build it up 다시 세워 화려하게 읽어 tear it down 하게 build it up 어서 내 monster
조금 거짓된 욕망은 부셔버려 Tear down the break doors Rules are meant to be broken 규칙 따위 짓밟아 Behind the fucking chaos 내가 혼돈의 시작 Pressure building can't hold body Violence is the answer 파괴만이다 Shatter the chains, break the walls 내 안에 grab or unleash it all Destruction is my liberation 분노로 쓰는 변화 revelation Shatter the chains, rise from ash 과거를 불태워 burn the past Self-empowering through the pain 절대 다시는 안 갇혀 Never again Break, push, destroy 파괴해 Rage, 분노, free, 자유 Heavy syncopate Rage, 분노, free, 자유 Heavy syncopate
거울 속에 나약한 나를 weak reflection in the glass 산산조각 내버려 shatter it forget the past
Phoenix rising from the flames 제 속에서 태어나 더 강하게 돌아와 Stronger than I've ever been Reborn again They try to break me 날 부수려 했어 But I broke free 하지만 난 벗어났어 They try to cage me 날 가두려 했어 Now I'm the beast they fear 이제 난 그들이 두려워하는 괴물 Destroy everything 모든 걸 파괴해 Shatter the chains, break the walls 내 안에 괴물 unleash it all Destruction is my liberation 분노로 쓰는 변화 revelation Shatter the chains, rise from ash 과거를 불태워 burn the past Self-empowering through the pain 절대 다시는 안 갇혀 Never bow down